All right, we are live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Absolute Awesome Show, episode 24, and it's like an actual legitimate Throwback Thursday episode. I don't like Throwback Thursday stuff, but this actually happens to be a legit, use of that word. So we got a whole crew here tonight. We usually don't start off with this many people, but we got our usuals of Josh, Cliff, and Chris. How you guys doing?
What's up?
Seem to be doing okay, and we are joined by all four original members that we toured with of Halo Friendlies: Judita, Natalie, Ginger, and Deanna. How are you all doing this evening?
Great.
Awesome.
Exactly. 18 years later.
Has it been that long?
Yes.
You guys, we all could have raised children since then. We're just
Yeah,
doing
like
it
children,
now,
like
18 years later.
yeah, fully grown children, and we all have babies, right?
Yeah, in the time. Yeah, in the time that it's been since you toured with them, that's longer than as old as you were at the time that you toured with them.
That's true.
Yes.
No, that's right. Deanna.
Wait, Cliffy,
yeah.
How old are you?
I am 46.
What?
How old are you?
Oh, man. 36. But, I watched the Kim Shattuck show, and the whole time I'm like, how old is... I mean, you look great, but I remember you're older than us, and I was like, okay, maybe he's like 42,
No.
or 46. Wow.
Yep.
You're like a vampire.
Because he doesn't go outside.
You look good.
What?
The sun.
Well, I just look the same. I don't really look good. I just look the same.
So his hair flow.
Yeah, it's my toupee.
The vampire reference was actually good because Chris was trying to chime in there, but yes, he doesn't go in the sun. He stays pasty and white.
Doesn't go in the sun. We
That's
went over
correct.
this. Doesn't go in the sun.
Never.
Doesn't drink. He
Nope.
doesn't smoke. Doesn't do any drugs.
No?
I
No.
don't think going in the sun is going to make him tan anyway.
Did you ever drink, or just like...
No, I've never drank. I've smoked like 6 cigarettes in my life when I cut school at the age of 12. That was it. And I don't. Let's see. What else do I not do?
That's probably why I look good. You're not drinking.
Don't eat anything except candy.
Cough drops. Off-brand cough drops. No, no. I mean, I eat the same as I did back then. Same crap. Less.
Chocolate pie from Wendy's or whatever.
No,
It
it was
Hershey Sunday
Burger King.
pie, man.
It was
What?
Burger King, Cliffy.
That's
You
right.
got addicted to the pies at Burger
Dude.
King.
Chocolate
And
pie.
how great were they, right? The Hershey Sunday
So
pie.
good.
And you can get those in the grocery store now.
But now I really need to hear Cliffy say chocolate pie in that pervy voice.
Oh, there's some chocolate pie.
So gross.
Hey, Mike does it even better than I do, man. Hercules. Yeah, I forgot. That's when we were touring together. Is when we were all like talking like that all the time.
All the
Oh,
time.
that's awesome. It's like got to the point where everything we said was like that. That's
Yeah. And Cliff always said something about the hotel because the hoes don't tell.
so funny.
Oh my God, I remember that.
I was not.
always talk like that too. You go,
Remember
you know why they call it a hotel? Because the hoe don't tell. And then you walk away. And I was like,
really, like,
why
You
did
know
he
what they call it the hotel? The hotel. That's awesome.
it's not even funny though. Really, I never thought that
Hey.
was funny. But
It was funny in real life, man. Back then. Back then, did I say stuff like? Did I ever say like if we were in Idaho? Did I ever say I ain't the hoe, you the hoe?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you very clearly said that all the time, yeah.
all the time? You're kind of like Beavis and Butthead. You're like one of them. I don't know. That
You
voice.
think
You would both
Nah, I was their older brother, dude.
All right, so real quick, we'll go back to making fun of how we talked in 1998. But real quick, let's go down the line and just kind of do like a quick catch up of like what you guys are doing now, where you live, just that kind of basic stuff.
What's your
So
address and phone number? How can
Yeah,
we get
yeah.
hold of
Put
you?
all the personal
security
information.
number.
So let's start with Deanna, and then we'll roll down the line. Go ahead.
Cool. So I live in Wisconsin now, which is probably the most random thing you're going to hear all night.
I think that's awesome.
Great. I actually really like it. I have 2 kids. They're
Home of
4
Ben
and 2,
Weasel.
and I told Addie I'd say hi, Addie. Watching. She was very upset when I left. I told her I'd say hi.
You have 2 kids. Are they boys or girls? One girl, obviously, but
2 girls.
2 girls?
Yep, they're awesome. My husband Jared and I have a coffee roasting company called Ruby.
How did you start? How did you do that?
Jared was in the specialty coffee industry for a long time, and
You married into it, I see.
I married into it. I did. And he's not really built to work for somebody else, so the time came to just start our own business.
But see,
And
that's a
what
much
we
better
ended up
statement than
too. What?
that's a far better statement than if you had put the period after work.
Work for someone else.
Right. He's not really built to work.
Totally.
Oh, he's a musician.
Self-employment. So he's from Central Wisconsin, so we moved here. It's
Okay, how did you meet him?
He was working in LA at a coffee shop that I went to all the time. He was my barista. Classic.
Nice.
I thought he was really cute, and I married him.
And he was like, how about I help you get out of that rock and roll lifestyle and
Yeah,
open up a coffee shop?
really pulled me up out of the trenches and brought me to Central Wisconsin.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
So wait, you went from Southern California to Wisconsin. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, it was a much longer trip than that, actually. I went from LA to San Francisco, back to LA to Portland, Seattle, and then Wisconsin.
Wow, that's crazy.
I lived in Portland. It's very awesome. Except the politics is not, but the people.
Here
Very,
we go.
very cool.
All right, can I say one
Portland?
thing
Didn't
real
I see
quick?
you in Portland, Cliff?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure we met up in Portland, like right when you moved there, a bazillion years ago. And your hair was like kind of getting shaggy.
Yeah, and then it got real long,
I saw on the internet.
which is
Didn't
crazy.
you color it black? Is it long and
No.
black? It was
I
just
never
long.
colored my hair.
Oh, it's just long. I remember that. Seen pictures of that.
It was
And
the
you were probably
eyeliner
like, what
that
the
you were
heck?
seeing, the black.
Well, you know, it was that kind of band.
Look, I have to say this real quick because it only makes sense right now. So, Nerf Herder, pretty good band. Never really liked them that much.
No.
But their new album, I just discovered it last night. Really good. And the first song is called Portland. It's really funny, really vulgar, so I won't go into the lyrics. But I have my sister and her husband they lived in Portland for a while, and so I sent it to them, and I was like, you guys don't play this around the baby, but you'll
baby
appreciate this.
cares.
But anyway, there's that, and then also they have another song called like We Toured with Weezer, or We Opened for Weezer, or something like that. It's about Weezer. They opened
That
for them.
should be called We Imitated Weezer.
I forget what it's called, but there's a line in it about how they make it all the way to Wisconsin, and they're like Wisconsin. So I just thought I was thinking that when you were
Didn't
talking
they come out
about
around the same time though? Weezer and Nerf Herder.
No, Weezer came out, the Blue album came out, and then Nerf Herder was like a year later sounding just like them, and it didn't go anywhere.
yeah.
Really?
Not trying
Natalie, do you remember Size 14? Speaking of Weezer bands.
Yeah.
Yes, the one guy from Size 14 is now in Nerf Herder.
Oh,
Well,
The
he graduated.
right. That's the Stare at my Clara Danes poster. That band.
yeah, totally. Me and Natalie used to listen to that all the time in our really janky cars.
Hi.
Okay.
You want to say hi?
Truman.
Hey!
Yeah.
That's Russian. This building says in this building. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him.
Says by building.
Yeah, and tell him poo poo caca.
You're really cute,
You're
but I
vulgar.
can't tell what you're saying.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
See, at first I thought that was Natalie doing a little kid voice at first, and I was like, wait, what?
It's my kid, man. He's been saying poo poo caca.
It was the Truman Show.
How old
for
is
3
he?
seconds.
He's gonna be 3 next month. He's just going through something right now, though. I tell you.
I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old.
You do?
I have 2 boys, man. They're awesome, super beautiful.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, you can
Hey,
stay here. You can be quiet.
You missed meeting my wife. She was in here. She popped in earlier to say hi to you guys, and you weren't in yet.
Really? That's when he threw the tantrum, probably.
Well, this is a good segue and transition over to Natalie. So
It's tradition. Yeah.
exactly,
It's tradition.
I agree.
Tradition.
A
I
magician?
agree. Mr. Cliff is weird. I agree.
Well, that's my son Truman Captain. He's going through everyone says the 2s are awful, and it's not. It's
No,
like
3s are way worse.
or
It's the
awful.
3s.
He wants to dress himself. He wants to get his own water, and then it spills everywhere, and it's so crazy. Hand sanitizer, and it's like, no, you can't have it. Yes, I need it, and it's like, what? You wouldn't even care about that before. Stuff like that, constant battle every day. So that's that.
So, Natalie, who are you? Where are you from? What do you do?
Oh, I live in Signal Hill, which is close by Judita, Long Beach. Live here with Greg and Truman, and I don't know if you guys remember, I was doing hair. I think I was just graduated beauty school because I did in '98. So I'm still doing that, and I opened up my own shop in June. And
We
it's
talked about you 2 shows ago.
Did I watched the Kim Shattuck one? I thought it was really good.
That's the episode we talked about you. She was telling us how you do her hair.
I've been doing it since 2002, and she won't go to anybody else. She drives all the way from Glendale, which is 54 miles, maybe longer. She's pretty cool. I like her.
She is.
But that's what I'm doing right now. I'm raising a kid, and that's it. We're done. No more. Just
No
one
more?
kid. Mm-mm.
Listen,
No,
I'm not into
the salon's my second kid, man. Having to deal with the girls and stuff, and manage and all that.
I was trying to find pictures to make the flyer for this thing, and there's a picture of all 4 of you, semi-recent, but you're way pregnant in it, and I was like, she probably doesn't want to use that because I know Truman's
It was
What?
all of us, and I was pregnant, or you mean the one with Judita?
No, you were pregnant.
Oh, yeah, probably wouldn't want to use
Think.
it.
Yeah,
There was another picture he offered up, and it was all 4 of you guys and some other girl, some
Oh.
random girl, and we were like, no, don't use
no,
that.
but see, I didn't know Deanna. All right, so
Friends. We have other friends too.
You're not supposed to have any other friends. You're supposed to be friends in a band and no one else. Besides, everybody knows that girls hang in 4s, and girls do not hang around any more than 3 other girls. So it's always 4 girls together, and that's it. Everybody knows
Right, and we go to the bathroom together all the time.
that. Exactly. Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's cool.
And,
So go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, please continue.
No, you. No, I was just gonna say I haven't played music since I gave birth to Truman, 3 years. Pretty crazy. It's the longest.
That's normal. The music will come back, though, most likely.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Maybe.
I sold all my gear and everything, and 3 years later, I went and bought it all again. It was
That's
crazy.
awesome. No, I'm ready. I feel like I have more time, and he's in daycare and all that stuff. So I just feel like I'm ready. But it's really.
do you ever
really
play just at home though? No.
cool.
So
I
you
mean,
haven't,
yeah. I mean, we have you could kind of I have all my guitars and stuff up on the wall, but Greg normally fiddles with it more. But no, I know it's crazy. It's the longest I haven't touched my bass, but I'm gonna come back to it.
I always found that I didn't like to just noodle on guitar. I liked to have a reason to be playing. So you're in a band and you're actively writing songs, rehearsing songs, practicing, all that kind of stuff, or getting ready to practice, all that. Then there's a reason for it. But just to have a guitar around, I can't help. It's how I got back into it is my wife convinced me to get an acoustic guitar. I got a little acoustic guitar and I started writing songs. And it's I can't help myself doing that. And that's just how it built from there. So, but a lot of people just like to noodle and don't really like to be in bands or anything. So.
Yeah.
I can't do that either. I'm like that with everything though.
I'm more of a band person. I know what you mean than the noodling. That makes sense.
What'd you say, Deanna?
I'm like that with everything. Some people can just go jogging and go wandering aimlessly around for the sake of running, but the only way I would do that is if I had somewhere to go. You know? I'm the same with music. I'm not just gonna sit around and tinker unless I have
I'll
Like
tell
a
you
gold
what, though,
mine?
like, over the last 10, I don't know, I guess 10 years, Huntingtons have not done hardly anything except for like 1 or 2 shows a year. But knowing that there's that one show that we're gonna do in 7 or 8 months is enough to motivate you to at least stay sharp and keep practicing your downstrokes and all that kind of stuff. If you're, but like,
Hey, stop being vulgar. Come on now.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
All right,
Oh,
if we roll down the line, here, let's go to Josh. Hache.
I'm done.
All right, if we're on the line, we're going to Ginger next. Where are you? What are you doing? What have you been up to? All that fun stuff.
I live in Manhattan Beach, which is near LAX area. Not too far from Long Beach, I guess. And I'm married, and I have a kid, and
how many kids?
just one,
Boy or girl?
a girl.
Man, all you guys make girls, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
No.
who are these men you're marrying? All these girl makers.
2.0.
Oh yeah, you got a son. That's right. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. We just talked about it.
Right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And yeah, I just kept playing with different artists. Played with the Smashing Pumpkins for a few years, and that was really cool. And then and through that I met my husband. We got married, and then he also plays. He's a music director, and he used to tour as well. And he played with Morrissey and Gwen Stefani a long time ago. And then anyway, we hooked up. We got married, kept going on the road, and then we did the Glee tour, which is like the television show. We did a couple of those tours, and then I did a couple solo artists, and then most recently I played with Gwen Stefani last year. It was cool.
Now, how do you get all these big, high-profile gigs like that? How do these people hear of you?
Mostly word of mouth. A lot of people, it's just friends.
Like the first big one, which obviously Smashing Pumpkins. How in the world did that even happen?
Also,
did you auditions?
I did audition, but I was recommended through a friend who knew Billy, so
You know all the right people because you live in LA.
So, I mean, I feel like you play long enough. I'd already been playing for a really long time, probably like 10 years around, and you just make friends, and and then you just know people, and then it continues, like that happened, but then along the way you keep meeting other musicians, and then you're all doing music, and then it's still that way, even for my husband who's working with a lot of different artists, he'll run into people he hasn't seen in 15 years, they're all still doing it, and yeah, so that's my story.
Awesome.
So was it like, all right, so now it's like kind of getting away from, like, you're not touring as much, settle down, do the family thing. That was something you both talked about and were like, hey, let's have a kid and.
Well, no, because when we had our kid, we took her on tour with us. We did
really?
a really big tours. She had her own little bunk. It was crazy because I was nursing and playing, and we had a babysitter with us, and so it was a lot of work. But then now that our daughter's in kindergarten, we're kind of trying to
ramp it up again.
Yeah, no.
Right. So.
And then my husband started working more setting up tours for artists, so we're mostly home anyway, and it's good. Our main goal is to sit together.
Oh, work together. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Or we stay together, and not like tour separately.
So how old's your daughter?
He's 6.
Kindergarten, dude. Kindergarten.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These are my kids. Do you see them down there? Those are my kids. I don't know what kindergarten means, if that means 5 or 4 or 9. Sorry.
Pile of dirty clothes.
Oh, yeah, 6.
Yeah. So that was all. Okay. So that was like 2000. Wow. Right?
What was 2000?
2010. I mean, math. Not my best subject.
Math is not your thing, Josh.
Yeah.
I think what's happening is he doesn't know what age kindergarten is because he never went to school.
Ooh, motive.
16. Kindergarten, 16, yeah.
Face, Deanna.
All right,
Good
Mike,
one.
take this one down and edit the show and then start over.
Yeah, we might have to do the same thing with the last one. Make up some fake excuse of why we have to pull it offline and edit it. Yeah. Might be
Hey, Ginger, remember that time you had a crush on John?
Oh my god.
I remember that.
Hey, that's okay, man. You and everyone else. It was okay. In the world. Okay.
Sorry, were you talking to me?
No. Dale,
All right. Thank you, Cliff.
Right.
We're gonna roll down the line and meet Judita and find out like what she's been up to, where she's at, how many kids, and if they're boys or girls, if they're in kindergarten or if they're 16. You know,
yeah,
all that
going
kind of
into college. What's going on here?
2000 or 2010. We don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
I have one baby, 5 months old. So that takes up all my time right now. Not doing music, unfortunately, but I wrote 3 health books. So I'm really into health. I'm a bit of a health junkie.
You're a coach.
I was doing health coaching, raw food chef. I just love nutrition. I like helping people with their health. So I've been doing that for a while, and before that I was acting in commercials and print jobs, stuff like that. So I did that for a few years. So that's what I've been doing. My story.
So
Cool.
no more music. Well, yeah, definitely not music with 5 months old, but you know, your husband's a musician. Hey, you know Jen's there, girls. You guys see is Jen over there? Jen. There she is. Look. Remember her?
Hi.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I totally do.
Yep, it's me.
No, I don't want to be rude and be like, are you still married to,
Yes, what?
oh, cool.
17
How are
years?
you? I
Good.
know. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I totally
We'll do the really quick. We'll do the super quick rundown. Yeah, like Jen said, we've been now married for 17 years. We have an 11-and-a-half-year-old daughter, a 9-year-old son, and a 7-year-old son.
Wow.
So yeah,
And we're done.
and
No
we
more.
are done. 0 more.
Oh, also Jen's really skinny now.
Thanks for pointing that out, Cliff.
Look,
Oh my,
stand up. Show him what you got.
Oh my
oh my god. Leave it to Cliffy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
The more
yeah.
things change, the more they stay the same.
Okay, also though, Jen, your hair looks rad, and I know that Petra's hair looks pretty much the same, and it's
Yes,
rad.
Our daughter's name is Petra. So
What?
our daughter's name is Petra. That's what Deanna was just saying.
I don't know if you guys know, but I stayed with them for a couple days in November.
I
Yep.
did. I was gonna be there to record, and then something
that's right.
happened, and then I wasn't. I don't
Where do
remember.
you guys live? Where's there?
Baltimore.
We're like a little bit north of Baltimore, Maryland. Like we're out just a little bit outside the city of Baltimore.
Tell them the truth. Inner city, downtown, row house,
No.
Hood?
hood.
Drive-bys and shit?
Yes.
Oh.
No, not at all.
I don't know
They
where
live in
it's
a really nice neighborhood.
Like all those riots either, though, because those riots were like
No, we didn't feel in danger during the
They were
riots.
like running around in the riots. They were part of the riots, shooting people, getting drunk, getting crazy,
okay.
burning
So
down
Mike
buildings.
And Mike and Jen are in Baltimore. Chris, drummer guy over there in the Orioles hat, he's also in Baltimore. I'm in Ocean City, Maryland, and then Cliff is in Richmond, Virginia.
Yep.
That's where we're at.
I like Richmond.
Yeah, Richmond.
Yeah, I own a house in the country, 5 miles outside of a suburb of Richmond called Sandstone.
How much was it worth? Like, dude, real estate's so crazy here.
No, well, if our house was in like Delaware or over by Mike, it would probably be, oh man, I don't know, $400,000, and it would be like $1 million where you guys live, but it was only 160 something thousand here.
Dang.
It's real nice. I have an acre of land.
Yeah,
1,700 square
monitors,
foot. Yeah.
two
Well,
keyboards.
that's I work here. I'm a truck broker, and I work here. This is my office. So I'm a freight broker, and when we moved here, I was just real good at my job. We lived in Texas, and when I moved here, my company kept me on, and they just sent all their stuff with me, so I work here from home. The only thing I had to do was buy business class internet, so no big deal.
That's rad.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. That's the kind of stuff that happens when you get old. But I was always old to you guys, so it's cool. It's like nothing changed.
I know. Remember, we were always like,
To a clip.
so old, but I didn't really remember how old you were back then, but I remember that was just like the running joke.
Right, but now I'll say this. I said this before you guys got here. Every one of you are far older than I was back then.
I am not far older. I'm a little
I
bit
was
older.
28. You are 34. That's far older.
Yeah.
I feel forever 29 in my
And you
head.
look forever 29. So it works out.
Like my emotional level hasn't changed. My 20, so I'm still
Her
I'm stunned.
IMDb bio says 29. So.
That's the way it's gonna stay.
Pretty much everybody except Josh looks super good for their age. So,
Thanks, bud.
congratulations.
Josh looks great, man. What are y'all talking about?
Josh looks awful. Josh looks like he's
Hey,
50.
bud! Say
Oh,
hi, you
yeah.
little Miss Deanna. Come here.
No.
Come say hi.
No, I don't want to.
He looks just like Mike did back when we were touring.
Come here.
Is he giving the middle finger?
Yeah.
He's shy. Wait, Petra, come here. Oh, she's embarrassed because.
Oh, come on. Tell her I want to see her.
Yeah, remember Deanna?
No.
Oh, come on.
Come here.
No.
I was just saying how much I love your hair. I want to see it again.
Oh yeah, look at it
It's
now.
terrible right now.
Come on, get up here and say hi.
Oh,
Stop.
Miley Cyrus now.
Come here.
Stop. I'm coming on.
Come here. They're waiting for you. Quickly, so then you guys can go back upstairs.
Why are there Skittles?
Just say hello. Say, what's your name? Tell them how old you are and what's your name.
Say this. Say this. Say, what's your name, little girl?
Say hi. What's your name? Quick, or else I'm gonna make you go upstairs.
My name is Weirdo.
This is they're all peas, and this is Paxton. He's the youngest. He's the 7-year-old. Then we have Petra, who's 11. Come here. Okay, she's upset because her hair is like crazy. But this is Petra.
Awesome. Hi, Petra.
So she's slightly embarrassed. And then the 9-year-old is antisocial and already went upstairs. But his name is Phoenix. So,
Wow, 3 kids. Cray.
yep. It seems like we're I don't know. I don't know if anyone's crazy enough to have 3. Like
Every time we consider having another one, we're always like, but going to the grocery store would be awful. And so we don't.
that's why Mike is the only one who shops for us. He just goes alone.
You do the grocery store? You go to the grocery store?
He does all the cooking too.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you sound like a great wife.
Thank you.
And he does the laundry.
I do quite well at it. Thank
Yeah.
You did good, Jen. You did good.
By the way, right now, Jen, when you're talking, you literally look identical to Petra. Identical.
I know.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Your child.
So
No, it's great.
if we leave the domestic issues for a second, what do you guys like? What are you guys into musically these days? Same kind of stuff as like 16 years ago, or are you
18.
different?
18.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll tell you
I'm
right
stuck
now,
on,
I
I'm stuck on
have
16. Sorry.
I have the Shakira song from Zootopia on repeat
Ugh.
and Let It Go from Frozen. Pretty much all we listen to here. I haven't had a chance to put anything else on.
Whatever is in the little kid movie soundtracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know all the songs like that too.
Yeah.
Minions.
But I have been listening to Daft Punk quite a bit and Dancing with the Girls.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Oh.
do they? Okay, let's to try to put it in perspective. To try to put it in perspective for Cliff, does Daft Punk sound like Kiss?
Exactly. Way to go.
Right. Yeah.
Gotta introduce it.
I never really got beyond Kiss, the Ramones, and AC/DC. I've never gotten beyond that ever.
I'm sorry. I mean, it's great.
Hey, dude.
Natalie, what are you listening to these days?
I just signed up for Apple Music, and I'm like obsessed with it. And I love how you can just listen to like everybody's new album. But do you guys remember Pete Yorn?
Yeah.
He has a new album, so I've been listening to it, and it's pretty rad. So I've been listening to that in the salon. And then Leon Bridges. I'm really into that guy.
I don't know that.
Man, it's like you're speaking another language.
I love him. That's what I've been listening to lately. And Kiss FM.
There we go. We got Kiss back into the mix.
We got Kiss.
Hey, we have Kiss FM on our satellite. I listen to it in the car.
Yeah.
We have Kiss FM on our satellite.
Yeah, Truman loves that station. He like loves all that music, and so I'm like, all right, all that pop.
Judita and Ginger, you guys into anything different these days? What's going on?
Fisher Price has some pretty good songs. Dune's Exorcisor has some awesome jams.
Judita and I are on the same music plan.
You know what? Honestly, has really good songs is the freaking Bubble Guppies. Songs are fantastic.
Dude, Natalie's into that.
Bubble Guppies.
Dude, but the actual songs that they sing on there, it's like it was a big famous '90s rock star that writes all the music for it. But it's like so good. I wish there was a soundtrack. I would buy it.
No, I think all the songs on there are awesome.
Yeah.
That's why we like it. Actually, the girl on Bubble Guppy sounds like whoever the girl sings on Bubble Guppy sounds like Ginger.
Oh, thanks.
Have you heard? It's good. Have you heard? That's what we're talking about right now.
Ginger, have you never heard the Bubble Guppy stuff?
No, I have. That's what I'm saying, is that it sounds like 90s power pop stuff, which is why we probably like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, I love it.
Funny. It's kind of dated, but it's
Yeah, I'm still stuck in the 90s forever, I guess. Like, I still love Britpop, like all things Britpop and shoegaze.
Well, there comes a time when, and it will even happen to you, Ginger, just so you know, but there comes a time where youth culture and music just passes you by and you just don't understand anymore. It happens to everyone, no matter how hard you try.
It happened to me a long time ago.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's already, I have no idea, like, really a lot of modern music, because I go to my gym and they're always playing stuff and they're like, oh yeah, who's going to the Justin Bieber concert? Like, the instructor actually asked that, and I'm like, I don't even know a song. Like, I don't listen to kid music.
Yeah, I would have just been like,
I
how
will
not be
say,
embarrassed to say that?
you guys need to wait until your kids get slightly older, because like Petra is starting to get into listening to more popular music, which makes you have to then listen to it in the car, and it'll bring it all back.
I think the other day Mike kind of put the modern day, well, Mike didn't, but the passing of Fife Dog from Tribe Called Quest, rest in peace. That kind of put everything into perspective on how bad modern day hip hop is, because everybody's posting really great classic Tribe songs, and it's like, God, nobody has that anymore, you know, like that thing.
Yeah, I never got beyond LL Cool J, Bigger, and Deffer.
And that was awesome too, though.
So.
My husband, Jared, had like a hip-hop college radio show. I can't think of what years that would have been, but he's like a total hip-hop dude. And so he was into all that, and I was into all the 90s punk stuff, and there's like zero overlap in the music that we know of, which is kind of funny. So we're constantly introducing each other to new and exciting things.
Do you actually listen to his stuff, or are you like, get out of the car, I want to listen to what's good? Boom.
What?
Do you actually listen to his stuff, or are you just like, get out of the car, I'm the woman, I'm taking over, boom, and then you play what's on your iPod?
He's watching. No, I'm just kidding. No, he is watching. Hi. There is some of the stuff that I like, and then like the R&B stuff. I wish I understood it. I just don't. He'll be like, "It's so good," and I'm like, I just don't even understand what's happening right now in this song. Like, I just don't get it. I don't know. He knows though. It's a big problem in our marriage, actually. Just kidding.
I don't really know what any of the artists you guys have just mentioned over the last half hour. I don't know any of them. Except I heard of Pete. I've seen Pete Yorn once actually. So, but other than that, Bubble Guppies.
Nothing.
That's not an artist. That's a cartoon.
It's a TV show. It's a kid show.
The Tribes of the West. I don't know.
Tribes like the West. Tribes of the West. Isn't that a TV show on HBO?
Actually, so speaking of music, there's a really cool music festival here in Wisconsin called, oh my god, I'm blanking on it. Jared's going to be laughing at me right now. The Eau Claire's Festival, and it's the Bon Iver, the singer, he and some other guys put it on, and it's awesome, and there's a lot of really good music. Most of it, I'm going to be honest, I haven't heard of, but I keep like checking it out because I figure it's got to be good. So I probably can't name any of the other bands that are playing other than Bon Iver, but if you guys wanted to see what I'm actually trying to get into right now, you could look at the set. Or
Bony what?
Bon Iver.
That was vulgar.
Bon Iver?
Bon Iver.
How do you spell it?
B-O-N. It looks like Bon Iver, 2 words. B-O-N-I-V-E-R.
Bonnie Bear.
Skinny Love.
It's a really good song. You should play it. So anyway, all the bands that play that, like I've been kind of looking them up.
He's a white dude with a beard.
He's a Wisconsin dude.
Bon Iver fans angry after scalpers resell $89 tickets to see the band at $400. Well, that's what you get for trying to sell your tickets for $89 in the first place, you idiot. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
We had this conversation several episodes ago about the scalpers. We don't need to bring that up again.
Right.
Unless we want to pull the Halo Friendlies on how they feel about scalping. We could always do that.
I don't feel anything about it.
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't know. I've never thought about it.
We had quite a long discussion about it, like mostly based around it. What was it, the MXPX
like
stuff?
these big like artists. Who cares? It's like also ripping off music. Boo hoo. Who cares? You're Radiohead. Get over it. Whatever. It's like now if they're trying to scalp a Halo Friendlies show, it's different.
Natalie and I actually have a lot more in common than she would have ever believed.
Why?
Hey, this Bon Iver guy's okay. It's an acoustic guitar.
Bon Iver.
I don't know.
Also, what do you guys think? I like all that illegal merchandise, like when you go to shows. What do you
Oh,
guys
his
think?
voice is terrible. I'm sorry, I can't listen to it. His voice is terrible.
It's kind of like the same thing. It's like boo-hoo, who cares? I think they're trying. Well, LA. I think I just read somewhere like LA. They're trying to like make it legal. There's like a fight about it. Like when you go to like I went to the Black Keys last year, and there's people with the same identical shirt outside selling them for $5, and I'm just like, how are they even making money? You know? But whatever.
I think like the thing that we were discussing, not to like bring it back to what we were doing before, was the idea that there were these like computer programs that would go in and suck up all the tickets the day they went on sale to prevent like actual fans from buying tickets and then resell them to fans for obscene prices. Like that's
that's rotten.
Yeah, that's what we were. That's kind of where we were.
She laughed.
Yeah.
I'd be happy if anybody bought a Halo friendly ticket.
I know.
I don't think anyone ever has.
I don't think anyone's ever bought.
Yeah, because we broke up before all the internet stuff happened anyway.
Yeah, there was no internet back then. You had to physically show up at the show to buy your ticket.
Buy one like when you walked up to the show. We didn't even have like GPS when we were touring.
I can't blame the internet on this.
That's right. Think about that. We're all of our bands are from a completely different generation, where the way everything worked, like you've been said, there wasn't even GPS back then. All this kind of stuff and cell phones and everything has changed. Like it's a completely different world from back then.
No, we used some actual maps.
Right.
So, like,
the big old Rand McNally maps. You had to make sure you had that in the van.
The
so you could
Atlas.
get- Yep.
Yeah, I was touring with a pager. Advanced.
we paid.
Awesome.
We had like a band cell phone that Mike would always yell at us when the bill would come in because like I called Natalie on it one time. Do you remember that? I don't know if you remember that. I called you on it one time.
I think I remember.
We
And I was
met.
like, oh, that's so cool. Calling
Yeah,
me on my phone.
I think because I wanted to get. Did you guys have a pick endorsement?
Oh yeah, we did.
That's why I called.
You wanted something? Oh, okay.
I wanted your pick endorsement, and I wanted to chit chat.
Calling on the cell phone.
Right on the band cell phone, and then like the bill comes in, and like
That
Mike's-
bill was over $200 a month.
I know it was
The
$1.
only time I ever used it is when Jen would call in to Mike and he didn't feel like talking, and I would talk to Jen while I was driving for like 2 hours.
That would have been $200.
I remember that.
That was fun. I mean, because talking actually winds the hours down a lot faster when you're driving than just even music does. Music.
You
just
guys,
like,
do you remember in '98 our like method of deciding when we were done driving, like when someone was done with a shift, is we had to drive an entire tank of gas.
Yep, which was
So what
usually
that
3
really-
hours.
What that really did is made it so we were like blasting the AC. We had it running in like third gear all the time, and like trying
Because
to
you didn't
burn
want to
gas.
drive. That's funny. I remember one time I drove 15 hours straight by myself, and I got everybody really upset because we were going to Cornerstone, and I was refusing to relinquish it because the guys that were in the band at the time, they would always play music that I hated, and I didn't want to hear it so much that I drove the whole time by myself.
Oh yeah, I love driving, so I could pick what I wanted to listen to.
Driver's choice.
Didn't I see? Oh, sorry.
Because I'd play Radiohead and everyone would just pass out. So
Yeah,
bored.
you would put on Pedro the Lion at like 3 in the morning, and I'd be like, I'm gonna die right now driving.
Me and Deanna usually were partners. It was Natalie, Ginger, and it was us.
No, Deanna and I were partners.
No, it was
Everyone
Deanna.
wanted to be my partner, so I just kind of switched around all the time.
Well, as a four-piece, when you're touring, eventually little cracks come into relationships, you get frustrated. Did you guys tend to be like 2 against 2, kind
No,
of?
Natalie hated all of us at one time.
Still hates it.
I remember when we got home, Ginger and I were like hugging each other, crying. We were like, I'm just gonna miss you. And we were gonna see each other like the next day, but we were so just upset.
We didn't travel in a car.
We were basically married by
You
then.
bonded, man.
It's Susan Trooper for that.
That tour with Squad 5 was the only tour we all did together, right? And then anytime we saw each other after that, it's just like if we were in town or something, right?
Like a festival. I think I saw you guys at like Tom Fest or something, and you guys were touring in like a moving van or a moving truck or something.
No. It was cheaper to rent a moving van than it was for us to rent a car from the airport. So
Okay, check it out. This is the actual story. We flew in to play Tom Fest. We weren't on tour, so you're right about
Correct.
that. And we couldn't rent a car as cheap as we could rent a U-Haul. So when we got to the airport, we actually met Ice-T at the airport and took pictures with him and stuff. And Ice-T was there, getting ready to do a show in.
Come see my rap show.
Going to a rap show. He was there renting Jaguars for him and his crew. And we were like, yeah, we're renting something too to go to this festival, this rock show we're playing. We didn't tell him we were renting a U-Haul, but we ended up renting a U-Haul van at the airport just to drive because it was like $30 as opposed to
Right.
$100 or something.
And that was the famous Mike Pierce was driving, and I had a big old McDonald's cup, and I was finished with it, and his window was totally rolled up, and I thought it was down, and I just threw the cup. And it hit
What's really
the window.
stupid is Cliff was sitting in the
Middle.
passenger seat.
No, I was sitting in the middle.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. Because we were all
We
in the
had
front.
people riding in the back of the U-Haul.
Well, then there were 4 people in the front seat because you were closer to the other side when you threw it across.
In any case, it hit the window and exploded all over.
I've actually heard this story before.
Yeah, that was when we were really that Tom Fest was. I remember because before then, Mike Pierce, our drummer, our original drummer, every time me and Mike and the guys would talk like this all the time, he would get real annoyed. And then at that Tom Festival, he finally gave in and started talking like that all the time too. And he was just like, "Oh, I can see why y'all talk like this all the time." And it was just like, and it was funny when we were all doing it 24/7. It got to the point where we didn't say anything. Even fans, we were like, "Hey, what's going on?" And Mike was like talking like that in the microphone when we were playing shows, and it was really funny. So, good times, man. Good times.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Andy?
Andy is the guy. When I left the band, he was the new guitarist.
Oh.
Yeah, Andy.
You guys wouldn't remember me. I played played one show with you guys when I was in the band. I think it was like a Christian college in California or something.
Are you in your garage?
I am. My kids are sleeping, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're all hiding out.
So
He lives in Canada. This is an international show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm in Montreal.
He speaks French.
Oh, yeah. What was Susie's
and also
magazine?
Just a heads up, guys. I was literally the only one that would play Halo Friendlies CDs in the van.
That's not true.
No, it's not. It is true.
No, it's not.
Yes. Every
First of all,
play it,
my
you guys would be
CD.
like, oh.
I believe Andy.
I love that album. The second one. I mean, I loved the first one too, but I loved that second album. It was so good.
But
The one that Kim Stanek produced, right?
Right, I've never heard that.
Yeah, no, it is. It's just like it's just a great pop. It's just a really good album. I haven't listened to it. Actually, I should Spotify that tomorrow.
Have a review, you guys. We got a review.
We're on Apple Music.
Are you on? It's probably on Spotify, right?
It is on Spotify.
I'm gonna have to listen to that tomorrow. It was so good.
You know, I looked it up on Spotify yesterday, and I love Spotify. I'm a total Spotify geek, but I love the related artist thing, and that's where like I texted these guys because I was like, "Whoa, anybody listen to Damone?" I forgot about Damone. Damone's in your like related artists category. That's a band like I saw them forever ago in Texas, and totally forgot about them. I don't know if you guys know who they are, but
I forgot about them too, but yes, I remember.
Do you guys remember another punk or whatever, like punk girl band? They were pretty bad, but we played a bunch with them. Do you guys remember that band, Mike?
You don't have a name?
Yeah, it would help if there was a name.
The Temper Tantrums.
Oh.
The Temper Tantrums.
Yeah. They were terrible.
I hope they're not watching. I'm sure they're not watching. But they were so.
Dude, Mike posted this in all the '90s Christian music sites.
He posted in the Temper Tantrum fan club site.
They were super nice.
Did they ever?
Way to go, Andy. Way to go.
Did they put an album out at all?
They did. It was on that other like not Tooth and Nail, but kind of like Tooth and Nail label. That was like the runoff, I guess, of.
Oh, Betty Rocket, terrible label.
Yeah.
Oh, Betty Rocket, I remember them.
Yeah.
I played So Ginger. I'm sorry, but I have to bring up Billy Corgan. Like, I apologize.
Go back to the show.
So, like, no, I mean, Smashing Pumpkins' all-time favorite band.
Andy wasn't. All right, good.
One time in high school, my friend and I drove from we drove like two.
Actually, not allowed to talk about him, dude.
No, I'm talking about it. I'm talking about it. So we drove like 2 hours in high school, my friend and I, for I think it was like a signing at Tower Records or something like that in Philadelphia, and we were so stoked to meet him, and it was like the whole band, I think. And my friend, when we got up to the table, my friend passed out right next to me, and I think he peed his pants. Like, I'm a little bit sketchy on that detail, but he totally passed out, and they had to call,
meeting a human being?
Yeah, I mean, we were.
I mean, I could understand if you were going to meet Jesus.
No, man. We were massive. Like the day Melancholy came out, we were like, it changed my life.
Man, I'm gonna have to rethink this inviting you to be in the band thing.
He's not the one that passed out. His friend
you know
passed
what?
out.
You know what? It's funny because I remember the very first practice at Rick's house. Rick and I were talking Smashing Pumpkins. We're like, how much we love Smashing Pumpkins, and Josh was just so pissed off. Like he was like not happy that we were Smashing Pumpkins fans, and this guy was like joining the Huntingtons. It was kind of funny. Yeah.
I
love Smashing Pumpkins.
Like he means literally picking them up and throwing them down.
Actually, I'm more a fan of Ginger Sling.
Oh no.
Hey, that's a cool name. It makes me think about you having, a broken arm, but other than that, it's cool.
Ginger, did you play with the kid, like, because I know there was at some point like this 16-year-old kid or something joined the band, or
No.
that was before or after?
That was me.
He came after. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, a 16-year-old kid played in Smashing Pumpkins?
No, that was me playing in the Halo Friendlies.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Deanna, I like Deanna. She's funny. I never met her before, but.
Thanks.
I never met her before.
I thought it was.
That's a great sentence. I never met her before. Thanks.
I thought it was Bon Iver, pronounced Bon
awesome.
Iver. Am I wrong on that? It's not Bon Iver. It's Bone Iver.
Bonnie Bear.
Bonnie Bear.
Yeah.
Bonnie Bear.
Depends where you live. She's in Wisconsin. You're in Canada, so.
Yeah, if anybody should get it should be the Canadian. Way to go, dude. Fake Canadian.
Okay.
That's because you're really from Delaware. The only reason he got
Hey, so should we, gear this into like a something else, different topic? I don't know. What do you guys think?
Hey, this show is not a topic show.
I know, but all right. I have a question for Judita. Can I do that? Can we ask a question here?
Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
Wait, first of all, did we get to Judita? We were going down the road?
Her thing was she had a whole synopsis, like she was reading it from her personal bio. She was done in 15 seconds.
Okay.
Super efficient. Also, is this the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss the opportunity.
Do it.
Right.
It's just
Is it going to be like, why are you so beautiful or something crazy like that? Okay.
So
So awkward.
there's I don't get very.
Ask it, Josh.
I don't get very starstruck. I'm not like a starstruck kind of person that much. Maybe when Kim Shattuck was on the show, we were just in love. But here's the thing, man. Can't Hardly Wait is hands down one of the greatest movies of all time.
I'm gonna turn this off. Where's the button?
Right up there with Back to the Future, all the classics. That scene that I'm pretty sure it's you in the scene. Because I heard someone told me you're in it, and then I swear it's you. I see you. And it's the funniest scene. And I know we're not supposed to say anything bad on the show, but I gotta know: are you the one that yelled out that word, the F word that was yelled at the guy from Twilight? You know what I'm talking about? Someone there called me a.
I didn't have any speaking parts on there, unfortunately. I was just a party goer. I had a brown dress on. My Matt's cousin Ethan, who was in the Dingies, he that movie's always on. And he always texts me. He's like, "Oh, I'm watching you right now," and I'm like, still. So I have a brown dress on. I look like a young bird.
Wait. Does she have it on that scene?
What?
Oh, that's the best scene.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Santa.
I look so 80s in that.
Oh, but look at Jennifer Love Hewitt. Holy crap.
No.
There's Judita with the choker.
On the left.
Where are you? Oh.
Behind him.
Yeah.
I don't even pointing at the screen.
Is that the one? Is that the one with Seth?
Like a
What's
black-
his name in it?
Like
There's
Shark.
Judita.
Joker, because it's the 90s.
Ooh, burn.
Dude.
Oh, she's doing the whole swiping her hair behind her ear thing.
I wish you could see it clear. She's making all these like weird faces, going like,
Because she's trying to make sure that people can see her.
I'm acting.
I
That
love.
was a fun movie to work on, actually. I
sure.
spent like a month on set as an extra, and we actually all kind of got to know each other really well. It's just like a big party.
She was amazing in Garfield.
Garfield.
Do you guys remember Zach having a weird obsession with Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Who's Zach?
Zach
Zach
Schultz.
Schultz. Yeah, his sister died like a year ago. That was really horrible.
Oh.
Sorry to bring it. I'm bringing the show down.
Wow,
Way to bring down the show.
wow, that's quite the turn, Cliff. Like,
Right.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm sorry.
Jack's the guy that wears the shirt, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He worked at Tooth and Nail at the time.
oh,
Yeah.
he was in
He was in that
Stairwell.
video with
He
the
was in-
shirt. I forgot.
Yes.
He was in
Stairwell.
Stairwell,
Yeah.
right? Or Stair
Yes.
something?
Stairwell.
Yeah, that band
Bill-
was good. That was a
Billy
good
Power
band.
had him
I don't
on.
know. It was an emo band. I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, but it was one. It was. There were like 5 bands on Tooth and Nail that actually were like.
They were not on
They
Tooth
could
and
have
Nail.
made it. They could have made it outside of Tooth and Nail, and like Halo Friendlies, Stairwell, in my opinion.
Stairwell was not on Tooth and Nail.
Not Huntington's.
Stairwell was not on Tooth and Nail.
I know, but
What?
like he worked there, and what whatever. He had connections to those guys.
Weren't they on like Vagrant Records or something? No, they were on that. What's that label out of Colorado? That's what label they were on. They had the Nobody's second album was on that label.
Colorado.
Yeah, Nobody's second album. Let's see, the Nobody's. Let me see.
Anyway.
I love how you can hear the keyboards in his face.
In the meantime, can we talk for a second about how that video that we shot where Zach was wearing that Jennifer Love Hewitt shirt and being a creep about it was at my house?
Right.
What song was that? Pool Party?
Pool Party. Yeah, that's when you were dating Dale Yob, man.
Yeah.
Whatever. Where is he?
Wow, this is so fast.
Where is Dale Yob?
He's got long hair and he's in a couple
Works
bands.
at Spencer's.
Yeah,
Really, he does?
He's got a couple bands in like
No, he doesn't, does he?
local bands.
20 years later.
He was like,
Yes, he did.
wasn't he in like every single band ever on?
Yes.
At that
Yeah,
time.
he was like the Josh Freese of Tooth and Nail.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Fan Mail. Classic.
Okay. They were on Hopeless Records. That's
Hopeless.
what the label is.
Really?
Yeah, that's what Stairwell was on Hopeless Records. For real.
The Queers were on Hopeless, I think, right?
They were.
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Interesting and cool.
So, yeah, Judita. Does Matt want to say hi at all?
He's taking care of the baby, so I
He's
don't
still
know.
changing that diaper. It was really messy.
Hopefully she's going to sleep right now, but I think I have to probably tend to her in the next 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
Yeah, you should
Hey.
totally interview him. He's doing all kinds of fun stuff right now.
Hey, were you guys on tour with us when I got this?
No, they weren't. I was.
Where's that? Poking at your punk?
Oh, dude. That's the Ramones logo with an H for Huntington's. Come on now.
No,
That's your
didn't
punk.
see that.
That's awesome.
I think. Where
He
did you
got
get
it.
that
He got his.
done? Hey, where'd you get that done?
We got
Oh,
it.
was it?
in,
It was in Texas.
it was
Yeah.
in the very bottom of Texas where you could like see Mexico. And it's
In
funny
an
because I saw on the news recently that the same town was like on the news because like where they would want to build a wall if Trump is president or whatever is going to actually cut through the town.
McAllen?
So like the tattoo shop that
I think it was Harlingen.
tattoos or whatever, that they're like it would be in Mexico if the wall is built.
Wow.
I saw that.
Mexican
on the
tattoo.
I do
Yeah.
remember Ginger getting a tattoo on tour.
Right there. You see that? You see that?
Oh yeah.
When I was 15, I was this
No
close to
way.
getting a Pokedex.
Nothing says forever than that.
That's right. It's my wife's face,
I know.
her name, and her lips.
Freckles.
Right there. And freckles. Yeah, I didn't even have. She's got freckles on her face, but it's cool because I didn't have to get that part tattooed on because they're real.
Because they're real.
Wow.
Well, we've been married almost 10 years now. Well, it'll be 9-year anniversary in May, so I guess 10
Wow.
years will be next year. But yeah,
Congratulations.
cool. I'm a very lucky man.
Andy,
So is there ever the thought of like you guys doing music together again?
I think the thought more is of our kids playing music together.
Well, yeah, that maybe that too, but I mean, while they're playing music together, you guys do it as well.
Well, Ginger has like kind of reached heights beyond any of that. Probably, I would say, is safe to say.
Yeah, she's better than us now, so.
It really wouldn't. I don't know if she's interested in taking a step down.
That's kind of how I felt when I was playing keyboards.
Flippy still has
Coldplay.
diarrhea mouth. I love it.
Dude.
Yeah, it's never gonna
I was
better.
I'm
on
like Donald
keys.
Trump. I just say what everyone's thinking.
Good Natalie.
No, I think it'd be fun to jam. I think if we had more time. Now it's hard with small kids, but I would love to just hang out in Techie Land.
Yeah. We did get to scream together into a microphone recently, Judita and I.
For a Pigeon John song.
Oh,
I don't know if
nice.
you guys remember Pigeon John, but
No.
Matt produced his latest, a few tracks from recently. So yeah, when Deanna was in town, we got to do some backup screams.
Awesome. Well, what's really interesting though is the three of you live like right down the street from each other, right? So there's nothing. I mean, you could certainly jam in someone's garage anytime you wanted to, and then couldn't have you couldn't have Deanna, but you did that. You still did the band after she left originally, anyway, right?
Yeah, we had a couple drummers after Deanna, so and the last drummer Claudia we're still pretty good friends with, but yeah, I don't know. I think we've all just. It's just harder when you're older to have a band. When we're younger and don't need money, you can just,
Right.
do stuff. You can devote more time, but now it's just different.
Right. The idea, I think it's really hard for any of us, too, to even have the idea of being serious about starting, like, a new band. It's like, what? That's the only reason why we still play music is because we just get together and do Huntingtons. That just makes sense. So we don't even hardly have to think. It's just there. But to go and start a new band is like...
So much work.
I'm 46 years old. Are you kidding?
Kind of funny because when we were kind of posting the flyer around and trying to promote the show and stuff, there were a couple people that commented back like, "Oh man, I wish I could be there for that." And I don't think they realized that it was just like a video show of just us talking to you guys.
I know. I got text messages like, "Oh, you guys are when's the show? Are you guys playing tonight?" And I'm just
Yeah.
I'm like reading what I had posted on Facebook, and it clearly says, live interview, whatever.
Yeah, no, there's quite a few people that mistook it for like some sort of a live performance, and were like, "Man, I'm bummed I won't be able to be there." And it's like, you
Yes,
can
you
be
can be
there.
there.
You can do
You know what I
it.
say to that? It's like a guy still like flirting with you. You know what I say to that? Still got it. Still got it. Still got it. They still want us. So.
Yep.
That. But I don't know. Will there ever be a reunion? Who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
Just like Kiss, you got to learn to never say never.
So we're playing this thing called Audio Feed, which is basically, from what I understand, the new Cornerstone. You could always jump on that.
Is Cornerstone over? Is that done?
Yes, it's been over for a long time.
How long?
2005.
Sorry to break it to you guys.
No, it's not.
I don't think it's been quite 2005. I think it was a little.
Wasn't the
our last year? But
Oh,
I
I'm
think
sorry.
we
It's
went
2000.
for-
Sorry, I'm sorry. It was 2010.
Isn't-
I played the last one in Mainline Riders.
Right.
Is that Dune?
Dune. Matt said she was trying to breastfeed on him, so.
She drank the whole bottle.
Oh, wow. Oh, she drank bottles.
That was like a first.
Are you pumping?
No.
Currently, right now.
No, I meant like.
She's eating right now, live on the show.
No, I meant like she's taking a bottle now because I thought she wasn't.
Today is her first, apparently, the first time she's taken. She takes a sippy cup, not a bottle, but sippy cup. Yay!
Sippy cup.
Bigger.
She drank from a sippy? Oh, that's awesome.
Whoa, she's like so grown up. 5 months.
Oh man.
Yep.
Hey, wait, you guys, I just got a message from Lee that he's watching, so hi, Lee. And yes, I'm going to do my laundry. Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, what's that purple thing back there? Yeah, Deanna, we're wondering what the purple thing is. You might want to.
The wall
Yeah,
is-
I'm wondering if you own a dryer.
These are the delicates. Just
What's beyond the
If you have any green mugs that I could borrow.
any what?
Green mugs. I'm looking for green mugs.
Oh, wait. What are you looking at?
I'm just
Other
looking
way.
for green.
There you go.
No.
Oh, wow.
Candles.
They're
Yeah.
what? Candles?
They're candles.
Oh.
Oh, they look like
For
bugs.
3 candles that look like bugs.
Why do you put handles on the candy?
Other side.
Other side. Over
Other
your
side. The purple long.
Oh, dude, you got a dildo. Holy cow! Dude, what are you doing?
Wait a minute.
It's my vacuum cleaner.
That's not what you might want to move that. Holy, that's been there the whole time.
Family show.
Oh, it looks like a dildo. Oh, there you go. It's all fixed. That's amazing.
I've been wondering for this hour.
Ginger, I'm sorry. We just.
Deanna, when you watch back on this, you will completely understand why we thought that was what we thought that was.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And why I'm the only one willing to.
It was a really pretty color.
All right, I will stop presenting you. I put you on present to everyone so we could
I
see.
see that. Thank you. All I can see is myself.
Oh, jeez.
That was funny.
No vulgar, guys. Remember?
Oh, Lee is chiming in saying, total dildo, it's huge.
Now, you know what? I know for now on every show, you guys are going to have to do the find the dildo, and you're going to have to set it up so each of your guests have a dildo in the background.
or a vacuum cleaner. That's
Or a vacuum cleaner. I'm really sorry to
I
disappoint.
hope your moms aren't watching this. They're going to be so disappointed. You're not even supposed to know what that is.
Moms?
No.
I'm not supposed to know what it is?
Correct.
Well, I have had sex. I do have 2 children, so I've done it at least 2 times.
That doesn't mean that you have to know what a dildo is just because you've had sex.
Oh.
All right. Hey. We did have rules.
Oh, Mike's blushing a lot.
We had rules. Look at some of our guests here.
Hey, what do you expect's going to happen when you get the old crew back together, man? Dang.
The old crew. How long was that tour you guys did?
4 months?
4 months. I don't think it was 4 months.
It seemed like it was a while.
It was very close to 3 months, though.
No way. 3 months.
And we went all over the whole United States.
Yeah.
Tour for 3 months, though. Who does
Colorado, we were on the East Coast, we were in...
Dude, I was 16. It was super exciting.
That was on the Warped Tour? Was it the same tour or no?
Which one?
At the end, we were on Warped Tour. But that was 2 months long, that summer tour, summer of '98.
Right.
That was you guys. That was Halo Friendlies. That was not the Huntington's Halo Friendlies.
Well, we just broke up that tour for a little bit.
It was Halo Friendlies, Squad 5 and Huntington's.
And then we did another month.
Another month of Pigeon John, I think. And then we got on with
Lugnut. Was it Lugnut?
Yeah, we had them with us. They were crazy. Not great, but they were fun.
I liked them.
Yeah.
I was into weird shit like that, though.
Way to say a bad word.
Am I not allowed to? It's YouTube, not the radio, right?
No, you're fully allowed to. We had Joe Queer on the show 4 weeks ago, so you're totally.
And CJ Ramon just diarrhea of the mouth all the time, in a different way than I do. His was swear words. Mine never are.
Yours is just uncontrollable, just inappropriate. Yeah.
Nothing's ever changed.
I see. Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Cliffy, why are you Jonathan?
My name is Jonathan Walker. Cliff is my middle name.
Mind blown.
Why is your mind blown?
Gregory.
Baby Daddy, I'm on his computer.
Oh, you just realized that song's about me.
What?
Johnny Walker.
No, dude, she doesn't listen to us.
No.
You guys.
I'm
sorry.
Sorry. It's all right.
Do you guys remember at the very end of the tour, you guys redid one of your songs to be about the Halo Friendlies instead of whatever random girl it was about? Veronica, maybe? Is that one of your songs?
Yeah. But how would we say that?
Oh, Halo Friendlies, I think I love you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I have no memory of that at all.
Well,
He has a great memory, and then Judita has the worst memory. So we'll meet someone, be like, Judita, do you remember? Oh, remember on tour? And then we slept on their floor, and they're so nice to us. She's like, no, I don't remember them.
No, I don't know what happened. I used to go to a lot of raves. Kids, don't do ecstasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got good memory, Deanna.
Dementia?
Dementia. That's Judita.
I don't have dementia. I think I have.
I don't know. I remember there's 5 or 6 things.
She just has CRS.
You think there's ever been like a little girl named Dementia? Or something close to that? Probably, right? With how people make up names?
Yeah. Like dementia. Dementia, I can't even talk right now. I was trying to make a name up. Like dementia, like maybe like a, not to be mean, but maybe like a black girl's name, maybe?
Right, like a little black girl, yeah. You know how the black moms always make up their kids' names just out of, wherever? I could totally see somebody naming their kid something that they didn't unintentionally was close to that.
Well, now we're definitely not getting Orlando on the show.
What? Why?
Orlando? Never mind. No, all right. Change subject.
I got it.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah, my bad.
The
Wait,
conversation.
is it racist to talk about culture? Cultures of different races? That's not racist.
No.
What I wanted to do was talk about Judita's books.
There we go.
Really, thank you for all these questions.
No, but seriously, wait. Your books are like bestsellers, right?
They do pretty well. Yeah, I think I've sold over 100,000 books.
Holy cow! Way to go!
Yeah.
Way to go, Idaho!
And
they sell pretty good in Europe. They're in multiple languages. Germans are really into raw food right now, so it's doing really well there in Australia. So it's been good.
So you eat food that's not cooked?
Like, can you explain to Cliff and me? But I'm just what raw food? You mean not cooked? Not.
So you're like just taking, just jumping, like just chomping into the cow? What are you doing?
No.
Raw food is salad in really creative ways. So like a salad can look like a taco or burrito or noodles. So there's all these fun little techniques you can do to make salad really fun. So I get really into it.
Do you find yourself missing meat?
Well, I was vegan for a few years, like raw vegan, and then I became vegetarian, and then with when I got pregnant, I wanted meat, and so I've been eating meat because my appetite's insane. When I was pregnant, and now that I'm breastfeeding, it's like I'm a bottomless pit. And I don't know if anyone's ever nursed on your show before, but I'm nursing right now.
Oh, right on. Hey, I think you should present them. Present them for a while. There you go.
Present them? Represent?
Oh.
You want us to show
What are you
her
doing,
boobs?
Cliff? What are you
No.
I hope you're referring to the books.
It really
So,
sounded
okay.
like
I'm confused now.
Yeah, I'm very confused too. But here's a question that Cliff should ask, but I'll ask it for him. What's the healthiest way to cook a Chef Boyardee pizza?
Not at all.
There's nothing healthy about that.
That's
All
awesome.
right,
It's the
that's
best
what-
meal. It's the best meal in the world. It's so good.
Chef Boyardee pizza.
Yeah, dude. Until you come over to my house and eat it the way I cook it.
Cliff,
All
do
right,
you
guys, bros.
Huh? Do I
Cliff,
what?
you're eating that? Well,
like-
you look good. Someone who eats Chef Boyardee.
I've been eating processed food my whole life.
Well, that's the key.
So you know what happened?
Yeah, you look good.
That's what they all
I don't
say.
look good. Yeah, you're preserved, all the preservatives. But yeah, I don't look good when I eat that way, and that's why I changed my diet. I didn't look too good. I was doing Atkins diet. Remember everyone was doing Atkins for a while in the Christian music scene in the 90s? You remember?
Yeah, on that tour is when I stopped eating beef and stopped drinking soda. And I still don't drink soda.
Cliff, I did that with you. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
It was like a thing.
Right.
I actually, from then on, was vegetarian.
Well, I mean, I didn't stop eating. Like, I still ate like chicken and stuff like that, but I just didn't eat beef anymore, the red meat, because your stomach doesn't process it as well as chicken. I eat beef every once in a while now. It's not a big deal now.
I literally drank my last soda ever, I think, on that tour.
Yeah, dude. And have you even tried like a sip since then? Because it's like, oh my gosh, it's so horrible when you try it like after years and years of not drinking. It's like, how does anybody drink this? It like burns your throat. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I drink almost nothing but water.
Same here.
Yeah.
Oh, Dooney.
So late.
Oh, I can't see
Cute.
it. So cute.
A freshie.
Are you rearranging your kitchen? Are you making dinner?
I'm just making dinner.
Oh, shoot. So,
It's okay,
how
well,
we doing,
Deanna just had dinner.
I'm making pulled pork, brisket.
so it's 7:30 out there, and it's like 9:30 where
No.
Wisconsin
Where'd your
time.
friend go?
Oh,
Your friend
it's
just
10:30.
Oh.
Judita, aren't you on East Coast time? I
Sign
mean,
on to ask.
Deanna, you're on East Coast time, right?
No, Central. I'm 9:30.
Oh, okay. It's cool.
I can't hear you guys.
Why not?
Put the headphones back on.
No, Ginger and Judita are California, right?
Yeah, we're west.
It's all way early over there.
Yeah. How far from Natalie? Are you guys close at all?
Yeah, Natalie's like 10 minutes down the street.
Oh,
You should come over.
You guys don't even like get together, even like with acoustic guitars, and just like hang out and sing.
I don't live that close.
What are you doing there? You just drove down
I'm
to
like-
do this?
I wanted to hang out because I haven't seen her in so long.
She
So.
wanted to see the baby.
And this baby.
That's cool.
baby.
Well, all of you guys, for real, all of y'all look like frighteningly beautiful. Every one of you just look awesome.
Thank you.
Really do.
so I said we work on this.
And
Natalie.
keep it coming. What else?
Yeah,
You got a lot of tattoos.
Ew. This is my newest one.
Which one?
A little bobby pin.
Cute.
That is pretty cool.
It's cute. All of us girls in the salon got them.
Mike and Jen, do you guys both have the Fun and Games Dancing Kids?
No, just me.
Mike, you should show them. Mike, you should show them your legs.
That would be hard to do right at the moment.
You don't have like pants. He's got giant horror figure pictures on his legs. They're awesome.
Sweet. I didn't see those.
Yeah, you didn't visit during the summer, so I wasn't wearing shorts, but yeah.
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 That happens here. When we first moved to Wisconsin, it was like cold. It was like October or whatever, and I met all these new people and made all these new friends, and then summer came, and I was wearing a tank top, and everyone was like, "Wait, when did you get tattoos?" And I'm like, "Well, I didn't get a bazillion tattoos in the last week. Like, I've just been wearing jackets."
How funny that I met your friend, Kate.
Oh my God, that was so weird.
Weird.
Huh?
I
So
know,
weird.
right?
Sidebar.
Josh.
I met
No,
her friend Kate
alright,
from
so-
Seattle.
Let's give everybody at least a moment since they hung out with us this whole time. Like, so we got Judita's book, bestseller. Everybody needs to go buy them.
What's the title?
The first one's Going Raw, and then Raw and Simple, and the latest one is Raw and Simple Detox. If you want to try cleanse, it's pretty easy.
Is it hard to write a whole book?
Yes, it is. It's a lot of work. It takes at least 6 months to put it together. Yeah, it's hard. I don't think I'll make any more books for a while.
Yeah, the only thing I can like identify with it is like, you know, college or high school when you have to write a big paper and you're like, ugh. And you have that Charlie Brown moment where you write like 4 words and you're like, how am I supposed to come up with another 996?
Yeah.
You know.
It's hard. Yeah. It's a labor of love.
Good job. Good for you guys. So like, do you guys get so much income from that where you and Matt don't even have to like work? That's your job?
For me? Yeah, that was my job. I do get paid to write the book, and then I get royalties, and then Matt shoots the photos. Yeah, that's basically been my job for 3 years, and then before that I was just in commercials doing that, and might actually go back to that. We'll see. Depending, I don't know. It's so hard to do anything with a kid. I haven't been able to health coach or run my website or anything like that for a while.
Sure, but you know, she will get older.
Yeah, when she's older, I think I might figure out what I'm going to do with her.
And the time goes by really quick. It really does. I promise it does.
It does. Truman's already going to be 3 next month. Like, Judita, 3. You're at my house the next day after I gave birth, remember? That was 3 years ago.
It's so crazy. I was there like 2 weeks later.
Isn't that crazy?
Not even 2 weeks.
Yes. That was 3 years ago. Like, what?
I mean, look how fast time goes, dude. Guys, seriously, we hung out 18 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
18. Man.
Ginger got slimed.
So, Ginger, what's next for you? Like, do you have like a big record deal on the works? Do you have another major artist you're going to be playing with? Like, what's on the horizon for you?
You're breaking up so much, Cliffy.
Really?
Yeah, on our end, everybody's kind of major lag happening.
Basically, we want to give everybody a chance to kind of like, you know, since we have so many billions of viewers, just you get your own little shout out right now.
Right now.
We just want, you know, Ginger, if you have anything you want to promote or just like tell us what you got going on next or anything like that, now's the time, because now's like really now's the money moment. No?
I don't think she can hear you.
Oh, okay. So
I can text her if you want.
They can't hear you guys?
They're not responding
now.
Oh.
It was breaking up.
Oh.
Ginger, what do you got going on? What's next for you?
I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure.
You don't have
my
anything
husband
to
and I are
promote?
What's that?
You don't have anything to promote?
No. Well, my husband and I are going to start a band, but we don't have anything recorded yet.
It's you and him, and who else?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
You have a name?
No, not yet. I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay.
You can interview her again in a year.
But it's supposed to be heavy. That's the
Heavy.
plan.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
It'd be like a hard rock thing.
Hard rock, yeah. Yes.
Well, hard, like loud guitars and stuff. That's awesome.
Loud and
Good.
heavy.
I think I hear hysterical crying. I'll be right back.
Meltdown.
Natalie, do you have anything to promote?
Just our Instagram page for
Yeah.
the salon. We do a lot of, if anybody's into hair and inspiration and education, if you're a hairdresser out there, where the
Cooperative
Instagram
salon,
page. Yeah,
right?
yeah, the co-op.
I just added you. I just friended you.
You did?
Yeah.
On Instagram?
On the co-op thing.
Yeah.
Cooperative.
I
Yeah.
normally just run that, and so if people like want me to see their stuff, add me there, because I don't really use my personal page anymore. Personal IG page, but
Is it
yeah,
so,
things are going really well. The
is
hair
it so
industry is
offensive, maybe?
for the best. What?
Because your name is so offensive?
Genitalia?
Natalie.
What?
That's her Instagram name.
Really?
These guys don't do Instagram.
Oh, what?
Chris does Instagram, but
No, I mean I'm on
You don't do
Instagram, but
Instagram?
I only follow my wife. I don't follow anyone else.
Right.
'Cause
Whoa.
that way I just get, 'cause she
dang.
puts pictures of the boys up all the time, and I just get to see the new cool pictures. Where I mean, she could show them to me, hey honey, but it's just like I just kind of like look and see them. So it's awesome.
Huh.
Natalie, I'm going to give you a free promo, and I'm going to give Alexa Loves Hair a promo. I really like what you did to that girl's hair. That's nothing
Yeah,
that
Alexa did that. It got reposted. It was on the podcast page, and it got reposted a bunch. And it's good because it just helps. Because eventually, what I'm trying to do is just grow the salon, brand, all that.
Hey, look who it is!
Hi,
Hey, dude.
everybody. These are my friends. He's crying a lot, so this is Elsie, my twin.
Mama.
You want mama?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw.
Oh.
Well, now you're gonna have your second nursing mom on the show. Move the camera up a little bit.
Do we have the third, Truman? No, I'm still nursing. Truman's 3.
That's so great.
I had no idea I'd be like a Deanna. To be honest, I'm really over it. I can't wait till the day that I don't have to nurse anymore.
Yeah,
I
when
was
Ellie was
here
3.
in the beginning, here for the year and a half, 2 years, and now I'm just like, what the, you know? I don't know.
You're censoring yourself, Natalie. You're better than me.
Ugh. Crazy.
Yeah, I hit
Just
that.
make sure you stop early enough so they don't have any flashbacks when they're on their honeymoon.
Right? No, I have a friend, a mutual friend, that Ginger and I know. I'll tell Ginger later. But I just found out she's still nursing her. She has a 7-year-old, and she's still
Oh
nursing.
my gosh!
Yeah, I just found that out, and I was like, what? I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Like, I mean, you hear about it maybe in Europe, but I don't think I've ever met anybody that
No, that's.
there's some, and yeah.
You know they have sippy cups. That's amazing. All right.
Yeah, I'll tell you later, Ginger, who it is.
All right.
But what was I gonna say? Would you talk? Did Kim talk to you about? I mean, I watched the interview a little bit. Did she talk about producing us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She talked about how it was really great. She had a really fun time. The songs were really awesome.
Yeah, I think we were the first people that we had produced. It was really fun. The
Did
whole
she
thing,
have-
how it happened, was really neat too.
Did she have much of an impact on like the direction or the songwriting or anything?
She wasn't much of like restructuring the songwriting. She was more of like tones and like getting, you know, like leads and like all that kind of stuff, and you know, make it as polished as possible. Not so polished, but you know, we needed some work, I think. So she came in and like and it's funny because you guys were talking about her growl, and I know Andy would know, I guess Josh, there's one of the songs on the album I had asked her, I go, is there any way, and it was one of the songs I wrote, I go, is there any way at the end of the song that you can do that scream? And she goes, oh yeah, totally. So at the end of the song, she did the scream, and like I could have just died. I was like, fine. I was like, perfect. I was like, thank you.
Her voice is so. Her voice and
Screamed on my
songwriting are
song.
just awesome.
Microphone
Which song?
dropped. I walked away.
Which song was it? I didn't know that. What song is it?
I
Selfish.
just listened to it yesterday.
Who? You did?
Yeah, I was playing it for Addie.
Yeah, it's
Deanna,
Selfish.
so
You have to listen to the whole song, and then she
is
screams.
Deanna the drummer on it and everything?
No, with that album it was Christina.
Cool.
Right.
Who came in after Deanna, right? Is that how that went? Or did you have somebody? She came in after you?
Was it like for you guys when Deanna wasn't in the band anymore? Did that kind of make it feel different, like it was kind of a bummer, or was it just like, here's a new girl and she's just awesome and yay, we're still the same?
No, it was like, I would say we felt like it was a new band. I think, sometimes, I don't know, I felt like it was a new band, like it was just different. We were writing different songs and we were getting better. So it was just like that. I don't know. How did you guys feel? Like it was a new band again?
I think it was kind of sad. It was kind of
we were sad because she left and was moving away.
Yeah,
so
it was a big
we were sad.
Yeah, it was a big
but yeah,
deal.
getting a new drummer really changes the dynamic. A new personality, and then she just played drums so differently. So yeah, it really kind of changed the sound. It was a different kind of backbone to it.
He played the drums like a dude. What ended up happening too is towards the end of being in the band, she came out and she's like a lesbian now and has like a wife and everything.
Not Deanna.
No, but
the
drummer after Deanna, and you can kind of hear like her Dave Grohl influences on the album. Like she did all those like crazy rolls and stuff like that, but so we weren't like used to that. Do you guys remember Ruby Joe, the band?
No.
Kind of, a little bit. We played with them.
It was like a swing band, right?
Yeah, like rockabilly or something.
They're like a rockabilly band in the Christian scene. And that's how we knew of her, but yeah, it was just different vibe.
I don't know.
But yeah, you guys need to listen. Well, Cliff, Fee.
I'll check it out, I promise.
Listen to our album. It should be on Spotify, and then see
I
what
don't
you
have
think.
Spotify. I do iTunes or legal
How do you not have
downloads
Spotify?
and stuff like that.
How do you? I thought you were like in charge of all the Spotify Huntington.
Yes, just because I have a distribution company that handles Huntington's releases doesn't mean that I personally subscribe to Spotify. I have a company that gets our stuff on there. That's all.
Oh.
Two different things.
Hey, this is my newest addition to the family. Sorry, I don't have any cute.
Yeah, nurse them.
I got a cute little pup.
Nurse them.
You should nurse them. Wet nurse them.
Yeah.
Take one for the team.
Nurse him. Nurse him.
Nurse him.
Super cute.
Oh, that's vulgar. I'll just show his little wee wee. How about that?
Impressive.
Right now.
He's obviously a black one.
He's still.
Hey!
You know the voting instruction?
Oh.
What?
Natalie's mini me.
Yeah, he really does look like her. Whoa, hey now. Hey, dude. Oh. Uncircumcised wiener alert.
Someday when he's like way older, he's gonna look this up on YouTube and he's gonna be like, "Oh, Mom."
He's not going to be embarrassed later. That kid's going to be an exhibitionist later.
Yeah.
That's the world we live in, you know. Your kids are gonna grow up and they're gonna be able to find themselves.
He's repeating what you said. It's the world we live in. Is it where
Right.
He's a parrot. Oh, you keep what? Oh, come on, Truman.
Shoot my butt. Let's just shoot in my butt.
Give us your butt.
Look at that. You see them? Here, take your card. Here, get away. Say bye.
Bye.
Say buenas noches.
Okay.
No
Adios.
cheese.
Let's close it.
No. Let's close it.
Bye.
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 You
Bye,
don't
Truman.
want me anymore.
Tell them smell you later. Boys are weird. They're into like farts, caca.
Caca. Poo-poo. Caca poo-poo.
Yeah.
Elsie says the S word all the time.
Who does?
Caca poo-poo.
I
Caca.
don't cuss around her, but
Ow.
Sorry. Jeez.
she told me the other day, she said, I'm going to go take a shit in the toilet.
Oh, she'll say that?
She said it once, and I was like, what? Where did you? I don't understand. And then Addie told me the other day we were driving to like an amusement park, and it was like an hour and a half away, and she knows where it is, and she goes, oh, we're going to be in the car for a long-ass time.
Wow. Mother of the year.
Yep. Thanks.
Mother of the year.
I really don't swear in front of them.
No, he drops F-bombs all the time.
Yeah, I might have seen that in a Snapchat or something.
Oh, yeah. That's where that was in the Snapchat.
That was good.
I love Snapchat. That's my new jam. Well, it's not my new jam. I've been on it for a while, but all those filters and stuff, pretty good stuff. All
Yep.
right. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
It was great. It was great seeing you all again.
All right, so yeah, like we said, we'll only have you guys for like a half hour tops.
Yeah. Since we're pushing on 2 hours, we can
It was fun chatting.
stop the live feed of this and
I'm cooler.
going if otherwise. But yeah. Last words, Cliff. Anything?
No, I'm gonna wait till it goes off. No, off live.
Yeah, I'm the only one that never got to give a what's next update. So that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that.
I'm kind of kidding. I don't actually have anything exciting to talk about. So. Beautiful baby.
Empire's booming.
What was that?
So what's next is maybe kid number 3?
No, well, our coffee company is totally taking off, and that's really exciting.
We got broken like that. We got no broken
Fundraising consulting for nonprofits, and I don't think anyone probably knows about that, but I do that.
Stop!
Ruby, what's it called? Ruby Coffee Co.
Ruby Coffee Roasters. You say Ruby.
Where did the name of the company come from?
It's Jared's grandma's name.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm the only one that's kidless and still tours sometimes, I guess, out of us. So when I'm in Wisconsin, I'm definitely going to hit up Ruby.
You should. That would be great.
You know,
You can have a cup of coffee on me.
I love coffee.
Great.
What's her name? Yeah.
Eloise Arrow.
She's picking her nose, but she's very cute.
Oh, not in my mouth.
Oh, no, you don't like that. You don't like that.
You know what's funny is like, you know, all of you girls have, and even like Mike and Glenn, and even Cliff and Christy, everybody's got kids with names that are unique. There's no more Joshes, no more Mike, no more Jonathan.
I like this one.
Yeah, the
Joshes
era
are
of the Ramones names are gone.
Yeah.
It'll cycle back. It'll cycle back. John is going to be the coolest name in like 10 years.
Well, check it out. My youngest, his name is Silas Huckleberry Walker. How cool is that?
Huckleberry, that's cute.
I know.
Very, that's true.
Very American.
And my oldest is Willis Brown Walker II. He's named after my grandpa.
Here, go away.
What's Truman's middle name?
What?
What's Truman's middle name?
Captain.
Captain. Truman
Really?
Captain.
Yeah,
Right?
Cappy.
How cool is that?
Cappy.
I'm surprised that's not his first name, Captain Truman.
My name is Truman. Yeah. His name.
He looks a little bit like Christy Darlington.
Who's that?
Ginger and Judita's kids' names. They have the best names. Oh, my oldest is Adeline Rose. And then the other girls have like super rad kid names.
What are they?
Tallulah is my daughter's name. And this is Dune's Darling.
What's her name?
What's that? Dune's Darling.
She's cutting out. She's saying Dune Starling.
Oh, wow.
And Elsie, this one calls her Duna, like tuna fish, but with a
I like it.
Duna.
Well, guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to stop the live feed, but hang out with us a little bit longer. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for everyone who's watching and will watch in the future. And we might be back on again someday. So, hang tight. And talk to you guys soon.